Hi, welcome to part two of solving Mastermind puzzles. In this method, we're going to allow duplicates, duplicate colors to be used. I think this way is a lot more fun. I always play, when I'm playing, I play this method. So when you first get on the Mastermind online game, uh, the allow duplicates box will be unchecked. So the first thing I do is I just take a little color there, put it in, I click the box, and I click start a new game. And when that box, that color disappears, I know that I'm picking a new game and allowing duplicates. Okay, so let's start guessing here. I'm going to fill in the top row and check. Okay, there's one color being used. And I take my bottom row and there are two colors. Okay, so now um, what I have to determine, since there are uh, only three colors being used, that means one color must be a double. Which one? I don't know. So now what I have to do is basically guess. So in this method, instead of, I got more colors with the bottom row. So what I'm going to do in this one is do something a little bit different. I'm going to double fill the colors. Okay, you would do this whether you had, uh, three colors being used, or, if you had, like, let's say two two beads, that mean one would be either three and one would be one. Okay, so, but this one, I just double the colors and check, and there's one color being used. Okay, so since I have the orange one, I'm just going to say, just guess orange, and I got a red. So I know that the orange is being used, okay? And if you look at these two uh, colors here, it's not being used in 3 or 4. And in this one, it's not being used in 1, uh, in 2. So the orange, right off the bat, is being used in 1, okay? Okay? So I know that there's 1 because there's 1 bead there. Now, the other thing I forgot to do is just fill in the grid here. So it's not in red, not in green, not in blue, not in yellow for the top row, and then the bottom row, same thing, not in brown. We know it's not in orange. We know black doesn't go in 3. We know white doesn't go in 4. Okay. Now, there are two colors being used in this on the bottom row. Okay, so now it's either black and white. So I have to do, I'll do 2 in black, 2 in white. Hit check. There is one color incorrectly. So I'm going to use white. Just try to eliminate it. There's no white, so it must be black. So white is not a color. And there's only one black. And it's not in either 1, 2, or 3. Okay, so it's not in 1 or 2. So this is telling me it's in here. All right, so now I got to fill in my, just eliminate the possibilities here. Okay, now, so because there's 1 and 1, okay, from the top row, I know that the second row has to be a double color. How do I know that? Because there's only one color being used, and if I look at, there's 1, 2, we have to add up to 4 colors being used total. So I know that that has to be a double color. So now if I look at my grid here, I'm seeing that green can't be a double color because there's only one possibility for it. So we can eliminate green, and the same thing with blue. And now from this row, I know that only orange and black are colors. So that means brown can't be a color because brown is in that bottom row. So I take that out. All right. So now what I'm left with is either red or yellow going in the middle. So what I'm going to do is logically, because red is the first color there, I'm just going to say two reds in the middle, in orange, and then black, and then make a guess, and that's it. So that's how you do multiple colors.